Oh my god. High fashion at its finest, y'all. High fashion, bro. Hi. Oh, that intro makes me giggle. I just love the awkwardness of it. It's so me. But this is an apology video. Have I done anything to warrant an apology video? No. But I want to talk about something, which is that this past 16 days, it's now the April 16th, I've realized something, which is that I'm a mood reader. Now, if you don't know what a mood reader is, because you're new to the booktube community or whatever, mood reading is basically pretty self-explanatory. You read based off of your mood, like you're in the mood for high fantasy, so you pick up a high fantasy. You're in the mood for a shitty romance, so you pick up 50 Shades of Grey. Like, you just read whatever you're feeling, and you don't have a TBR. You can't set a TBR. Because TBRs basically confine you into a box, and you're like, girl, I can't be in a box. And I've realized that, girl, I cannot be in a box without feeling very depressed and unmotivated to do, like, literally anything. I've realized that I've placed a really, really heavy connection to my reading and my self-worth, which is a horrible thing to do, but I've been like, I'm a reader. That's how I self-identify. Like, whenever they're, like, on BuzzFeed quizzes, and, like, whenever I was taking them in, like, middle school and high school. Yeah, I still took them in high school, girl, okay? I was still taking BuzzFeed quizzes in high school as, like, a senior. Like, I would come home from school and be like, finally! I would, like, take my BuzzFeed quizzes. But anyways, whenever they were like, what do you like to do on a Friday night? I'd always be like, reading. Like, I was like, I'm a reader, girl, okay? I read. For filth. I love saying read for filth. I never get a chance to say it, so I just really wanted to say it. And so whenever I'm not reading, like right now, when I'm in a reading slump, and I've been reading like 10 pages a day, which is still something, you know what I mean? Like, finishing a book a month is still amazing. Finishing a book a year is just like, girl, you finished a book. Like, claps for you, girl. I've been watching a lot of Brittany Broski and Trixie Mattel, so get ready for that. But I don't know, there's just something about a TBR that makes me feel like absolute dog shit. Like, I feel so horrible because I'm not reading. I've read 4 books this month, and I usually, before my reading slump started, which started in March, I was reading like 14, 16 books a month, and now I'm like reading like 4 or 6. And it's just not what I want. It's not my goal. I mean, I've read like 37 books this year, so I'm not really like behind on my reading goal. But I'm just like not embarrassed, but I just don't feel good. And so I decided to scrap my entire April TBR. I decided to just scrap it. I started to scrap a video that I was doing. And that's really it. Like, I just don't want to do an April TBR anymore. I don't think that it's good for me and my mental health and my reading. I don't think it's even good for my reading, because every single time I'm like, well, I can't like stop reading this book because I said I would read it this month. I'm like, that's stupid. Like, I don't want to read it. I don't want to. Like, I said I would read November 9th, and when I picked up November 9th, and I was like, I'm so not in the mood for, like, this type of romance right now. Like, I don't want to read it. I picked up, what else did I pick up? I picked up Crescent City, and I was like, girl, I do not want to figure out this fantasy world. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to put in the work. And so, because I'm in this weird reading slump where I'm reading, like, 10 pages of a book every day, and for me, I usually read for like an hour, and so I usually read like 70, 80, 60 pages a day, like 60 to 80 pages a day. Or sometimes way more, sometimes less, but it's around like 100 pages a day is what I read. And I was like, how am I gonna start reading that much? Like, how am I gonna get to that point? And I realized there was only one cure. Only one cure for a reading slump for me. And that is... Can you guess? Harry Potter. that is Harry Potter. Let's talk about my background with Harry Potter. This is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is the UK one, Broken Spine. As you can see, I'm a spine breaker and I write in my books, so. Ooh, watch out. I'm crazy. I write in my books sometimes and I always been the spine. But let's talk about my background with Harry Potter. I'm a really big Harry Potter nerd. I dressed up as Hermione Granger in 7th grade. And I placed second in the Halloween costume contest in 7th grade. Or 8th grade. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of them. Placed second place. My costume was that accurate. And I got to place second place. And I looked a lot like her because I brushed my hair that day and I have curly hair. And I had like long hair like down to here. So I really kind of did look like Hermione Granger, to be completely honest. And I went to Harry Potter Universal in LA opening day. Cried. I don't think I've ever cried in public before. That was over something that wasn't serious. Going to Harry Potter Universal opening day is not very serious, and I cried. I cried because the twins were there, and I cried upon seeing them. I cried upon walking into the Hogsmeade area, which is the opening entrance. I cried. And then the most embarrassing part is there's a ride in the LA Universal where you basically go on an adventure with the trio, the Golden Trio, which is Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And you basically go on a little adventure with them, and they talk to you like you're actually there. And I cannot tell you how many like imaginary games I played as a kid where I was like in the Golden Trio and I was like part of it. How many quizzes I took that were like 36 questions long that then gave me like a 50-page fanfic about my life as someone at Hogwarts. How many times I had imagined them talking to me and welcoming me. How many times I've dreamt, like literally like gone to sleep and like dreamt that I was at Hogwarts. How many posters I put on my walls. Like my walls were not there. They were now posters. I had a Hermione shrine on my wall. I have 2 wands. I have a Harry Potter pop-up book. I have a bunch of like other Harry Potter related books that are like not authorized by J.K. Rowling because nothing is authorized by J.K. Rowling. This is my Prisoner of Azkaban book. I only brought my favorite Harry Potter books to college, and they're Prisoner of Azkaban or Phoenix. This is my copy. It is torn up, girl. It is, and it smells so good. It smells like my childhood right here. I mean, it's torn up. This is like, this, I used to literally as a game on the bathroom, I would like open it up and be like, what was going on here? And then I would like say to myself like what was going on, and then I would like clean up myself and go out of the bathroom. Like, I was insane. And so because of all of this, when I finally got to ride the Harry Potter ride at Universal where they interact with you, I was fully crying. Like, snot, tears. And I came out and my mom said, "Are you okay? Are you crying over the ride? Like, is everything okay?" And I was like, I've just wanted this for so long. Like, I was really upset. This is my school backpack currently. I am a Hufflepuff. Was anyone surprised? No one was surprised. Literally every single person I've told, they're like, yeah, we know you're a Hufflepuff. We get it. And so I was like, I don't want to reread the series though. Like, I'm not really in the mood to like reread a 7-book series. And also like, I'm not really in the mood to reread Harry Potter, if that makes sense. Like, I have to be in a certain mindset. And I've also read the series so much that, not that it's lost its appeal, but it's lost a certain funness that is surrounding Harry Potter in a sense. As in like, I remember everything that happened, so I'm not like, oh my god, what? This happened? And so I was thinking in my little brain, and I was like, what can I do? And then I thought of the best thing I could possibly do, which is read the most famous Harry Potter fanfiction at this time. I'm currently filming in April of 2022, and I would have to read the 3-book series, the 2,000-page fanfic, the over 2,000-page fanfic, All the Young Dudes by M.S. King Bean 89-2, or something like that. I was like, I'm gonna have to read, just look up All the Young Dudes fanfiction, Harry Potter fanfiction, it'll come up. Honestly, if you just type in All the Young Dudes book, it'll come up. I was like, I need to read this. I need to do it. And you know what? I read 62 pages today in one sitting. I have not done that in probably 2 months. Just sat down and read 62 pages of a book. Unheard of. So I want to say to you, if you're in a, this is a thing. If you're in a reading slump and you're like, I know what'll cure it, I'll set a TBR. Don't set a TBR, okay? What you need to do is you need to think of your favorite book as a kid. Okay, think of your favorite book. Think of your favorite book. If it's Harry Potter, read All the Young Dudes. If it's not Harry Potter, then reread the series. Reread Percy Jackson. Reread City of Bones. Reread The Hunger Games. Okay? Reread anything that your heart can dream of. Alright? Reread the Nancy and Drew books. I never read Nancy and Drew. Oh my god, cancel me. Fucking cancel me, bro. That is unacceptable. That is like a Rory Gilmore read Nancy Drew, and I was just like, I don't know, reading Ivy and Bean or something. I don't know what I was reading. I was not reading The Wildcats. That is High School Musical. Warrior Cats. I was not reading that. I was always playing the dog in house though. I was like, can I be the dog? Woof woof. I'm a furry. I'm not a furry. I want to clarify because my name's Claire. I am not a furry. Okay, I don't have a fursona, but if I did, it would be an armadillo. Not that I'm a furry though. I swear, girl, I swear. Okay. But anyways, so I just want to say that I'm scrapping. If you watch my April TBR video, which 2 people did, and that was my boyfriend. So hello boyfriend to you. I am updating you on what's going on. Love you so much. Kisses. And that other person that watched my video, so kind of you. Thank you so much. I just want to say that the whole entire video was bullshit. I read 2 books off of that TBR, and I'm stopping now, and I am reading All the Young Dudes, which is Harry Potter fanfiction. And you know what? It's like a 2,000-page book. Like, I am actually reading books, and it's well written. Oh my god, it's so well written. I actually got 55% of the way through, and I don't remember really any of it, so I'm just scrapping the whole thing and just starting from the beginning, and I'm loving every second of it. And that's what I'm doing. And maybe I'll reread Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix is usually, now that I'm older, my favorite book. Because it's more adult, whereas like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is such like it's still children's genre, whereas Order of the Phoenix is like a YA sad book. But I just wanted to let you know, I'm scrapping my April TBR for my Harry Potter love, Harry Potter rise up, let's go, Harry Potter Nation. I literally hate the Harry Potter fandom, by the way. Like, I hate it. It's so cringy, and people get so mad and defensive about everything. But I am a part of it, so I also do the same thing. But anyways, that's my video. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this weird pile of crap that I've created today. But shout out, comment down below if you have a strawberry Snuggie. No one's watching this, so it doesn't even matter. But anyways, bye!